Hi, this is Hannah Sukup, and this is my August 30th video reflection. So the first question was, what did I find most fun and interesting? What was an activity that I enjoyed this week? And I honestly really enjoyed the word problem. I'm not the best usually at word problems, but the way that we did it in class really helped me understand and made me not overthink it like I normally do. And a lot of people found it interesting outside of class as well, with the people I shared it with, mostly because what you would immediately assume was that job one, which gave a $200 increase at the end of the year, was the one that would give you the most money. But after solving the problem and figuring out that job two actually provided you the most money, it was quite interesting because most people would not assume that. And I honestly really enjoyed being able to figure that out, and helps me better understand certain problems a lot easier. So I really enjoyed that, because while I do love word problems and solving, it could be very difficult, especially when it comes to math. The second problem that I honestly really struggled with and was a challenge was the Babylonian numbers, the numerals, and their placements, and how they solved that and had the certain symbols, because a lot of them seem very similar, and I was a bit confused at how they could honestly read that and understand that, oh, that's 125 and not 25, because, for example, when we did that today in class and we were solving and writing down the number 125, when you look at it, if you're just looking at the symbols, it looks like 25. So it's very complex and confusing and seems a little like too much work. It's like if you're looking at it, you're like, how do I understand that? It almost seems like what you have to do is do an equation every single time just to find out one number, which is a bit too confusing, mostly because if you look at our numbers here today, we just know it's 1. There you go, right away. Fast, no need to solve any other math problems and nothing, super easy. And those numerals were just a little bit too much, and it seems like there's a lot of difficulty. Like, for example, someone mentioned, well, where's the 0? And that is another thing that it's like, okay, well, how are we going to figure that out? There's a little bit of flaws in their system. But, I mean, coming to that, it was quite interesting. Now I'm quite interested to see how other people throughout the years did numbers and symbolized numbers and figured out numbers. I don't quite know all the history to how we got to our numbers now and how we symbolize them. So honestly, I'd love to know more about the certain years and how we got to where we're at. And even like, I did find it very interesting, like the Egyptian numerals. Those were quite cool, how they came up with different symbols, and I'm sure that's really pretty to see just on stone, and it's really that would be really interesting to figure out. And then how we got to the Babylonian, and they also started with symbols similar to Egyptian, just not as, I guess, there wasn't different symbols. Not exactly wording that right, but I hope you understand. And to see like how we kept going and figuring it out, it's quite an awesome transition, and how amazing the mind can be and how people can figure it out. But that is something that I now am interested in. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.